Good afternoon, Belize. It's midday and you're tuned into the news at noon, where we bring you the latest updates from around the country. I'm Isana Cayetano, and here's what's making headlines today. Belize City mechanic shot in broad daylight. Victim is hospitalized with multiple injuries. Tragedy on the Philip Goulston Highway. 2 die in motorcycle truck crash. Police brutality allegations surface after violent Corozal clash caught on camera. And Minister is silent on controversial contract. News 5 files FOIA request for answers. These stories and more are coming up in just 1 minute.
Every night, I bring you the stories that matter, delivering the facts with professionalism and heart. As an anchor, my goal is to keep you informed, connected, and engaged with the world around us. But the news isn't just about the headlines. I'm Sabrina Daly, and each week we look on the bright side with stories that inspire, uplift, and celebrate the strength of our community. Join me every night as we uncover stories that inform, inspire, and connect us. I am News 5.
Welcome back. We begin this afternoon with a developing story out of Belize City, where a man is recovering after a brazen shooting sent him to the Carl Hughton Memorial Hospital with multiple gunshot wounds. Moments ago, our newsroom received word of a male individual arriving at the KHMH with gunshot injuries. Police had been dispatched to the Carl Hughton Memorial Hospital, where they encountered a man suffering from gunshot wounds to the eye, shoulder, and arm. The victim has since been identified as 30-year-old Andre Kerr, a Belizean mechanic of Custard Apple Street. Nurses were seen attending to Kerr as authorities began piecing together what led to the violent attack. At this time, details surrounding the shooting remain unclear. Who pulled the trigger and why? Police investigations are ongoing and will continue to follow this story closely as more information becomes available. There's a tragic story out of Biscayne Village where a deadly collision along the Philip Goulston Highway has claimed the lives of 2 men. It was just after sunset on Tuesday evening when the peaceful stretch of road near Biscayne Village turned into a scene of devastation. 2 men reportedly traveling on a motorcycle collided with a delivery truck belonging to Price Premier Products. The impact was catastrophic. One of the victims was found near the twisted wreckage of the motorcycle, while the other was discovered several feet away in the bushes off the shoulder of the road. Both men pronounced dead at the scene. The victims have been identified as 34-year-old Josue Solis of Rayburn Ridge, Belize District, and 18-year-old Felipe Solis, also of Rayburn Ridge. The Belize Police Department is once again in the hot seat, and this time the spotlight is on Corozal. A disturbing video has surfaced showing what looks like an all-out brawl between civilians and police officers. In the footage, several people, including a woman, are seen being struck repeatedly with what appear to be batons. Now, what exactly sparked the violent confrontation? That part remains unclear, but what is clear is that the video is raising serious questions about the use of force by law enforcement, and the public is demanding answers. At a recent police graduation ceremony in Belmopan, Home Affairs Minister Karim Musa briefly addressed the issue, pointing to the need for better training and judgment when it comes to handling tense situations.
You are both the protector and the symbol of law and order. But even more than that, you are peacekeeper, de-escalators, and mediators. Often, the most powerful thing you will do is prevent something from happening. And the tools you rely on the most, they won't be a service weapon or your shield. Those tools will be your voice, your judgment, your ability to listen and remain calm under pressure. That may surprise people. Many think of police officers solely as enforcers, but more and more our communities demand that you are also healers of conflict, defenders of dignity, guardians of peace, and teachers. Don't ever let a moment of anger compromise everything you have worked for. Don't forget the standards you now represent. Because when a police officer fails, the public doesn't see one person, they see the entire institution. One bad apple is all it takes to begin to lose public trust.
When a government minister makes a promise to the public, we expect them to follow through. But that hasn't been the case with the Minister of Home Affairs, Karim Musa. He committed to sharing a copy of the contract for Aaron Guzman. Yes, the same contract that raised eyebrows. But since then, it's been radio silence. We've sent messages, made phone calls, followed up more than once, but not a single response. So, in the spirit of transparency and in the interest of the public, we're taking a legal route. News 5's Paul Lopez traveled to Belmopan yesterday to officially file a Freedom of Information request. We want to know, what are the terms of Aaron Guzman's employment? What kind of vehicle is he receiving? And just how much money taxpayers will spend.
We are here at the Ministry of Home Affairs compound in Belmopan City and Constitution Drive to deliver a Freedom of Information Act request, a FOIA request to the Minister of Home Affairs, Karim Musa. He too, we have been asking for the contract for the advisory contract for Aaron Guzman, retired Deputy Commissioner of Police, and he has committed to giving us that contract. However, it has not been forthcoming. We've sent messages and calls. Thankfully, the law affords us an avenue through FOIA, the Freedom of Information Act, to make such requests to get access to documents that should be public records. And so we're going in now to deliver this, and he, like the Minister of Public Service, has 2 weeks to give us a response. And so this is the letter. Follow me as we deliver this Freedom of Information Act request.
We're asking the tough questions, and we'll keep asking because the public deserves answers. That's a wrap for the news at noon, but don't worry, there's plenty more coming your way at 6 p.m. We'll dive deeper into these stories and more. In the meantime, visit greaterbelize.com and follow us on Facebook for real-time updates. And don't miss Open Your Eyes tomorrow morning for fresh takes on today's headlines. Thanks for tuning in, Belize. Stay informed, stay inspired, and have a fantastic afternoon.